There was somebody, though, who was accused of not being particularly respectful, and that was American President Donald Trump. Now, that's because he cancelled a visit to an American war cemetery in France because it was raining. Now, well, the White House have said that the visit was actually cancelled due to scheduling and logistical difficulties. Those were their words, caused by the weather. What did you think when you heard this, Jane, that he hadn't
I thought it was
got...
a bit of a nonsense. I mean, it was all to do with the helicopter or something, but it's 50 miles from where he was. You know, the men in that war crawled on their hands and knees through mud.
Yeah.
You can get in a car and go 50 miles. You're the President of the United States. And by the way, a lot of Americans, of course, died as well.
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was pretty lame.
We all morning have been saying over and over that we couldn't actually believe it.
No.
That he would do that. No. It's just on
another
level.
It's almost like he's oblivious to what his reputation is like anyway, that you would think that he would have done everything possible to make this trip worthy of the people who gave their lives for us.
It's an American cemetery at Belle Isle for, you know, so like you said, it wasn't that far away. So you go, OK, much more convenient to go in a helicopter, but surely there's a car or train or something.
And if it's about ruining his hair, it's a tad late for that, Donald.
He is the leader of the free world, you know, and the world is free because of the men who fought in those wars.
No veterans left from World War I in this country now. You know, obviously some from World War II. But do you think that there is going to become a lack of respect, or that the fact people, when those people have gone, will we still be having Remembrance Sunday? Do you think there's still that feeling of respecting our veterans?
I think more so than ever. And what the problem you have now is that with modern warfare, so a lot of the young men that went to, you know, Iraq and Afghanistan have survived injuries that in those First and Second World Wars, they would not have survived because now they get medevaced out, you know, the technology has moved on. So a very good friend of mine, Josh Bodgy, he's a triple amputee. He stepped on an explosive device in Afghanistan. He's a complete force of nature, and he says, I am alive, and I would not have been alive in the First and the Second World Wars. But these guys, Josh and all of the other guys, you know, the guys with hidden injuries, PTSD, cold injuries from Germany, they need looking after for the rest of their lives. So the fact that we're not at war anywhere at the minute is irrelevant. We have to keep raising funds to look after these guys because, you know, they have all sorts of issues, both physical and mental.
And actually, we've had a lot of comments coming in from you today. Thank you very much for those. I love this from Michelle. She sent a photograph. Not a lot of young children understand the history of the wars. Me and my boys, Jack and Harry, had a history lesson this weekend, and we made this in celebration of 100 years. So that, you know, look how young they are, and, you know, that's a fun way of doing it, isn't it? Helping them make something, helping them understand.
You know, and Josh does
make history interesting.
He's got these, what they call these bionic legs, and he does talks with kids and stuff, and they're literally like, wow, you know, they look at the legs, and he's done the Invictus Games, and, you know, he's incredible. So there are lots of positive stories, but I think the British public are very receptive when it comes to, you know, particularly like Help for Heroes, which is like an umbrella charity for all of the charities that deal with military and...
But I think you're dead right, getting more people into schools about mental illness anyway, which is, you know, is a passion of mine, but certainly people who've got first-hand experience. My friend Simon Weston goes into schools and talks, and of course...
Same.
Yeah, absolutely. The children are just in awe of the bravery of this amazing man, but to hear first-hand those stories, like from your aunties...
We've got to keep those stories going, haven't we? And...